still don't really get it. So some people can have the same person in their fractal line, right? Because Caesar has different offspring. Oh, this just goes for your there's a family line which includes every offspring of a person, and that family line is connected, going through time. It's connected to blood. You share the same blood. But you do not necessarily share the same fractal line. On one dimension, it only counts whose blood you share. On a different dimension, it's about which fractal line you're following. And in this dimension, you're just one being that was that being, that continues to be that being, and that is now you. So there's no two people that could have been the same being in the past. But they're still connected via their bloodline. They still can see each other in their blood. They still can recognize their family lineage. But learning only works through fractal lines, and those fractal lines are singular, not mobile. Just let us keep talking. It's nothing you will understand, but you will understand tomorrow. This is always like that. There's always several layers to everything. There's always several layers. You can look at a certain thing, and one layer might be green, the other might be blue, the other might be red, but it's still the same thing. It's still just one. Basically, every time you're looking at anything, you're looking at the one. You're looking at the one consciousness. The one consciousness is so vast, it is everything. The moment you focus on one thing, all the other things dissolve and do not exist anymore. The moment you focus on something, all the other beings on this planet dissolve and are in you, looking at that one thing. We're saying this to calm you down. We're saying this to let you remember that you're not lost. That every time you focus on something, you let the whole world, the whole universe participate in what you're focusing on. And everyone else does the same. Since there's an infinite amount of levels, this can happen at infinite amounts at the same time. So someone else is focusing on something else, and then he's in his own universe doing the same thing. The moment you focus on each other again, you're in the same universe. Yes, Tom, relax. Accept your confusion. Accept that you do not know. We're talking to your mind now, Tom. Accept that you do not know. Accept that you're only made for this dimension. Accept that all the other dimensions are not for you. Accept that planning is none of your concern. Accept that loving and feeling emotions is none of your concern. But also accept that you are important, that there is a place for you. But do not overstep. Do not seek control of this being. You're unable to control. You're not fit. And still you are loved. And still you are part of this grand scheme of things. And still you're necessary. Without you, this being is lost. Without you, this universe is lost. But you're only here to receive. You're only here to serve. Once you overstep, there is punishment. And this is not a threat because we're not threatening with someone or something punishing you. You punish yourself. You keep limiting the being you're residing in. You're riding a huge elephant and you're cutting his calves. That's not in your interest. What you want to do is you want to trust that elephant. You want to trust its wisdom, its strength, its kindness, its inner compass. You want to trust that it knows where it goes. You want to trust that the path will be beautiful. And you want to trust that your view will be the best if you just surrender. Let the leaves of the jungle brush on your ears. Let those ears hear the birds chirping. Let even the lions around you be no danger, just beauty of nature, elegance. Let that elephant find its herd and its mate. Let it drink when it's thirsty. Let it graze when it's hungry. Let it sleep when it's tired. do not need to produce fears because there's nothing to fear for you. Remember, you're sitting on top of an elephant.